One of the hottest places I've ever been to, one of the least visited countries in the whole of South America, and due to the insane Wi-Fi here in Asunción, the old capital, the digital nomad's paradise, the Bali of South America, or that's what we're going to be exploring the next few days. Welcome to the mighty Asunción in Paraguay. We're going to be mispronouncing everything in Spanish, but if you do have any questions about the journey, the insight, the knowledge I drop, our travels in general, bang it in the old comments. We've been exploring for about the last 24 hours, just getting a bit of a feel for the city, so I thought perfect time to jump on and drop some knowledge on first impressions. This is the first time the sun's gone in, so I thought, yeah, great, let's get out and get a little video now. It is 35 degrees today, going up to 38, and it feels like 41 now, like when you do like the little BBC or Google thing, and later it's going to be like, feels like 44. So it is absolutely stifling hot. Like I say, one of the hottest places I've been to. The sun is not out at the minute. I went running yesterday and I was like, oh, this is a tough run, this. And yeah, check the temperature when I got back, 35 degrees, pure sun, absolutely battering the old vitamin D though into the bones. So the tan is coming along pretty nicely. In terms of running, it is not a good place to run. The roads are what I'd like to call less than ideal. You have to like stop at every corner. That is the definition of a road, because there's bloody cars going left, right and centre, mate. But yeah, all the roads are like super rocky. There's just loads of things on the pavement. So if you are looking for a place, I think you're going to pick a holiday spot based on the jogging abilities. But if you like to get out a little 5K, obviously we're building up to the old Ibiza half marathon, only the second run. It's absolutely terrible for getting out and about, but January is the hottest time to come here, and like I say, it is absolutely toasty. This is like the coldest day out of our entire time here, and it's 35 degrees. So if you enjoy that stepping off the plane, baking heat, me and Em were saying like this is one of the first places we've been to in a little while where it's like similar to like Mexico, where you get off and you're like, oh, I'm on like holiday rather than like, oh, we're traveling, exploring. Great temperature for sitting by a pool. Not great temperature for doing a little city tour, walking tour, flying about the place, which we've just done now. And I'm going to be dropping all that knowledge or wisdom, insight, the history. Pretty loose history, to be fair. I didn't know too much about Paraguay, but walking tour brought the city to life about all like the dictatorships, the killings, the colonial period, obviously the Spanish, when they got overthrown. So yeah, I'll be covering all that tomorrow. So if you like a little bit of history, knowledge, background or somewhere, please do check in. Just mentioned that it's a great place if you have a swimming pool. Our Airbnb is insane value. We're paying like £14 each per night. So if you're on your own, that is going to be setting you back 28 of the Queen's English pounds, 35 of the old dollars. Massive pad. Insane Wi-Fi, great for YouTube, great for working, and there is a little swimming pool on the old roof. Yet to check that out, but we're gonna have a little pool day, I think tomorrow, / watch some of the old football. Hopefully the Blues can get back-to-back wins in just a hell of a long time. But yeah, prices in general, when you compare it to like, we've just been to Uruguay, which we really enjoyed, but it is just so expensive, Uruguay. Like meals out, accommodation we're paying like £35 each a night, meals out £25–30, and like there's a reason it's expensive in life. You get what you pay for. The food was banging. Here is the food's been banging and the price is a top draw as well. So we've eaten out at this little Japanese place near where me and Em are staying, and it's £4 for a massive chicken katsudon. Like to the point where like I'm a pretty big guy, 6'2", 6'3". I like my food. Did a big run yesterday. I could probably just put that away with a little bit of like sushi on the side. So yeah, the portions are pretty good. And then we just went to a place in the centre now, like right across, called like the Lido or Le Lido. I guess that is the Lido in Spanish. Right across from the old cathedral. So it's like right in the heart of like the touristy bit, absolutely rammed. £1.50 birwaris. I got this massive chicken Neapolitano. I couldn't even finish it. There's that much chicken. It was massive. So I'm going to drop that in a couple of days' time, a little food and drink tour. But yeah, just absolutely outrageous behaviour. When you're coming to stay here, depending on what you're looking for, we're staying between Villa Mora and Recoleta. This is like the more nouveau, gentrified new hipstery area where they're putting all like the money into. If you want to stay like in the heart of it, in the thick of it, stay like in the old time near the cathedral and all like the colonial buildings. But we were chatting to the tour guide, this is the place to be if you want to go for like drinks at night, nicer meals and stuff. Is it the real Paraguay? I guess not, because this is not where all like the history, the culture and all that sort of stuff is. But if you want a nicer pad and nicer food options, this is the place to go to. And then you can delve in to the old city on, I guess, another day. Massive shopping centre here. I think one of the top things recommended to do is go to the shopping centre. Not much of a shopper myself, but the king was unleashed yesterday to fly at that sort of place. So yeah, kind of like your Trafford Centre, your Blue Waters, that sort of vibe. We went there, that's where we actually got some food, just walking through like an absolute jungle here, things you hate to see. But yeah, that's a place where there's really good food options, loads of like bars. We were there on Tuesday, the 2nd of Jan, so just after New Year, Tuesday night, 5 o'clock, everyone's out having beers, good atmosphere, good vibes, and just a good buzz about the place. It's super green, it's super hot, like real tropical climate. Obviously we'll get a little bit colder in the winter months, a little bit wetter, but obviously that's what gives it that, yeah, gorgeous green colour. But yeah, it's super vibrant, super flair. Thus far, I've seen a little craft beer place, seen a little football pitch on my run. But yeah, overall has been a good little start to the old adventures. But yeah, today it's just taking it in, exploring, getting about, seeing what it's all about. My personal thoughts from the research that we've done online and the exploring so far. So we've got 4 nights here, which I usually think gives you like 3-4 days. So like a little city tour, a little food and drink tour, a little bit of pool action and stuff. I think that's perfect for Asunción, as I said, I'm going to mispronounce that multiple times, but again, it depends how much you want to explore stuff. Like we've just done a city tour this morning, which was like 3 hours, which for me, I think is enough. That's a lot of time, like somebody giving you lots of information on history, knowledge and stuff. But we'll come back in a few days. If there are things that we've not managed to check out, I'll let you know. One final point to leave you on the digital nomad stuff. It's 0% income tax for foreign earned income. So if you are looking to make a little bit of the old money online, you don't want to pay much tax, this is a point to come to. Of course, Jesus, absolutely just shit my pants. This is probably a good place to come to. The internet is absolutely insane as well. We're trying to upload videos, YouTube videos in some of the places like Guatemala and stuff like that where we were, which was, again, not ideal. But he was saying for like local earned income, the guy who just did so, and again, I'm going to talk a little bit about this more tomorrow, is that the flat tax here is 10%. Foreign earned income, for some reason, you pay 0% income tax. But then there's loads of deductibles. So he was like, it's 10% flat, but then he ended up paying 5% like month on month. So again, it seems like a pretty good place on that front. It's like every country you go to. There's pros, there's cons, there's good things, there's bad things. You know what I mean? What we would do in the UK for some tropical climates and some, yeah, some good tax on that front. But like I say, pros and cons of everywhere in life. But yeah, just an early little check-in, good vibes, good feel, banging food and great prices thus far. So we've started strong as always. Bang any questions in the old comments, or whilst you're down there, hit that subscribe button. I want to see you back tomorrow. We're going to be talking everything, history, culture, knowledge. See you in the next game, baby.